Alright, I was just checking to see if we are live. It looks like we are live. Good evening, guys. I decided to try my hand at the Lady Vox raid this evening. I was able to do Nagi in a group. Still haven't done her solo, but since I have already done her, I now want to try for Lady Vox. Alright, so solo, normal, create raid. Alright, we are in. Slay a Lady Vox. Reward Void Touch Potential. That's another reason why I wanted it to be different too, is because I already got the Void from Nagathyn, and I can't get another one until a week passes. Alright, just trying to see exact. Oh wow. Looks like I'm pretty close. I think she's up here. Alright, let me buff up just real quick. We'll see how this goes, as it will be my first ever solo attempt. I don't know if there's anything next to him or not, but he's only level 35, so let's take him out. The giant guarding her is a paladin. Thank you for that heads up. Or a pie. Sorry, I thought it was an L. You meant a pain. Sorry, I know. Yeah, no, my stream screen is tiny, so I misread it. My apologies for that. But he is a pain. Heard. I'd either have a pet occupy the giant while you try to kill Vox, or try to. Can I mesmerize it? Is it mesable? You were unable to mess it and you were 49 hurt. Alright then, perhaps I'll go with the pet method. We'll see what I'm up against when I get up there. Alright, so hang on. So wait, can I not go through that way? Yeah, no, I can. Okay, okay. I think I remember that now. I have to go up here. Okay, so as long as I take out that giant, Fox should go down rather easily. Sounds like that giant is the main issue then. Heard that, heard that. Come over here, Mr. Wizard. Oh yeah, I definitely will. I have the Blossoming Heal. So, I'll definitely be utilizing that. An Icy Terror. That ought to piss him off. Whoa! He just knocked me all the way down here. Oh, Lord. Well, I think that makes this a situation. That was one hell of a fall. Oh, and the dot spell should work effectively as I'm blasting her. Very good to know. I feel like I got a decent chance. I feel like I have a better chance against Vox solo tonight than I did against Nagy solo the other night. But it sounds like that giant wither is going to be tricky. Alright, let's see where he... So I fell down here. Oh, wait. Was I supposed to actually come down here in the first place, or... Let's see. You would definitely throw it to Chanyeon before slowing her? Heard. So, there's no invisible wall sort of deal here, right? Alright. Let's go over back here then. And go... I thought that way. That guy got me lost out here. Makes it more fun. Holy moly. I'm gonna see if I can get a pacify off at like a good angle. If I can't, it's cool. Alright, got one. Got one. Alright, come over here, buddy. Come over here. Hell yeah. No, back here. To me, to me. Yeah, there's no hole to knock me down into now, is there? Let's go with a nice Boon of the Garu. I love that spell so much. I was gonna say, this guy's being awfully passive right now. Oh yeah, I keep procrastinating on that one. That Karen quest necklace. You charmed one of those to take care of the giant, but if charm breaks in the middle of the fight, you're probably dead. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially since I don't utilize charm literally at all, and I would probably fail. Alright, so hang on. I'm not gonna fall down again. I just kind of want to look at my surroundings. So just now, I went down here, right? Like I fell down here. I did. So here looks like... Am I supposed to go down here? I feel like I'm supposed to go down here then. This is where I came from. Once you click on the boulder to her cave, be ready to fight because the giant has a huge aggro rage. Heard. I was definitely ready for a huge aggro rage. I'll say that. Alright, I'm gonna jump down here, by the way. Alright, but yeah, I was... Whoa. Definitely ready for the huge aggro range, but was not ready to be here immediately. Okay, let's go. Alright, what's his deal? Priest of Nagafin. Alright, he's slowed. I'm gonna get him dotted. Get myself healed up, don't worry. As long as I don't get perma-stunned. Alright, I am healing. Now I want to get this spell off. I think we're gonna be cool. Oh yeah, let me take his mana away. After the elongated stun. Oh no. Boon of the Garu, please. Yeah, this guy's getting chopped down. Oh yeah, the mana drain spell is an absolute lifesaver. You know, I've actually heard conflicting opinions about it, but I think it's amazing, and right there it did not work. I don't know if he resisted it or if I got stunned, but I think it was the latter. Yeah, look at that. He has 0 mana. Yo, he has 0 mana. That definitely worked. Alright, let's chop him down. Not too shabby so far. I have half mana though, I gotta be careful. He's down to 10%, then we move on to Vox. Let's go, let's go. Alright, we are now on to Lady Vox. Alright, let's get Suffocate on you. Good, Suffocate is on. Superior Healing. Okay. Let's give you some Drifting Death. My pet is actually down, by the way. Just noticing that. But the dots are on, and now I want to get the slow on if I can. Come on, come on, come on. Slow is on, slow is on. Alright, I'm healed. I'm gonna cast a heal over time now. There it is. And we're gonna just keep fighting. I just saw this fight, the dude charmed the giant and the OG. Very, very nice. Gonna refresh Suffocate. .7 second long cast if I was to refresh on my pet. I don't know if it's worth it or not. To take all those hits. Especially if I'm gonna get interrupted. Go into recovery stance to regain your mana. I'm already in recovery stance. I'm just trying to wait it out to get my mana back up as best I can, but this is Lady Vox. I think I'm keeping it pretty stable given the situation though. There we go, get another heal over time going. And actually I need to refresh these dots. One moment, I do need to do that. She's out of mana, I got her. Should I not dot? Should I just focus on heals? She's on the 58. Let's heal up. Actually, I'm going to do a healing water on top of it just to kind of buffer it. Take her down quickly. Dotting is good. Take her down quickly. Dot might be too luxury. You should probably make sure you have enough to sustain heals. Heard. I'm going to try to balance it out here. I've been keeping it kind of steady between 20 and 30 ever since the giant went down. And now she's at 45. She is at 45. I am going to cast one more dot, though. At least keep... drifting death, at least. And actually, she's regaining mana, so let me see if I can take it away. I can. She now has no more mana again. The slow is fading right now. Oh boy, she just hit me with something. Hang on. Probably just a critical hit or something of that nature, but still. She's down to 36. And did you guys see that 1,200 superior critical? That was a really well-timed critical heal. Alright, let's go again now with Suffocate. Screw it. And considering how she's hitting right now, I'm going to go and try to get that slow back on her. I think it's actually worth it if it lands, which it does. And I just looked over and Truth says re-slow, and he was definitely right. Definitely re-slow on that one. Heal. Blossom. Do another superior heal, just to kind of buffer. Okay. I was going to do Boon of the Garu, but I don't know if it's worth it with the mana I have right now. She is pissed. So I'm at 36%. She's got 24. Come on, come on. Oh, hell yeah. I got the big blast of that blossoming heal. Alright, let's go with another blossom. She's still slowed. The dot is fading. I'm going to put this on her to at least have Suffocate on her. There we go. We still have Blossom going. I'm going to give it a buffer. Berserker Frenzy. No longer Berserk. Berserker Frenzy. Come on, come on. Go with a heal. Drifting Death. This one should potentially do her in as long as I could stay healed. Oh boy. She's at 11. She's now down to 9. Oh boy, this is close. Really, really close. Come on, come on. Down to 4. 3. She's at 2. Now she's down to 1. We got her, we got her. We got her. Lady Vox has been defeated. My first ever solo raid attempt. Success. Let's go. Thank you guys, thank you. I got the white dragon scales. Torn frost-covered book. Oh, crystalline spear. Let me take a look at this. 30 delay, 13 damage with 13 backstab damage. I guess it's kind of an okay weapon. Upgrade it, it would be pretty cool. Cavro's Mystic Pouch. Oh, yo, I got a 100 weight reduction giant bag with 10 capacity. I honestly didn't even know she dropped that. What else did I get? A Mote of Minor Potential. And another, I got 2 of these actually. So I got 2 more pouches with 100% weight reduction. That's awesome. Yo, what's up, Dan? Yeah, I just took out Lady Vox. And then, and at level 44 too. Yeah, I know. I feel like I was definitely pushing it with my level. And I should have gotten a better moat, though, is probably right, but maybe it's because I did the, what is it, the T0, like the regular difficulty. That could be why I didn't get a higher moat. Yeah, yeah, that's why. Should I move up another difficulty and try it again? The ultimate moats are put into inventory. Hang on. I still have this one right here from Nagy when I was with that group. Oh, yo, look, I did. I did. I got this. I did get a void touch potential for that. Right here. It's just they don't stack. They just don't stack. And I must have overlooked it. No, it just didn't. You know what? A page did pop up when I beat her, and I closed it out really quick, and that was probably telling me that I got the void touch potential, and I just didn't see it. That's probably what that was. I need to get rid of all these boulders so I'm not totally weighed out here. Yeah, because there's the white dragon scales. Yeah. And now I have to figure out the bag situation, but I'll do that afterwards. I'm just making sure there's no other stones laying in my way here. Mission accomplished. Does she drop anything better gear-wise, though? Like, this is what I got, like, as a weapon. It is cool. Like, I like it, but I'm not gonna use it. Like, it's not an upgrade or anything. So, let me catch up with the chat real quick. Great backstab spear till the Ifriti one. You don't have to level it, just toss it into the any if you ever do. That's a good point. I could actually do that. Me and Dan were actually talking about that the other day, about how we have gear we can interchange from our banks. And then I've been using my raid modes to upgrade the cat necklace. Good call. And remember, you can only have 3, so you got to use them sooner rather than later. Thank you for telling me that. I I thought it was you could only earn 3 in a week. I didn't know it was you could only have 3 at a time. So actually, definitely thank you for that. The raid mode's reset tomorrow at 8, and you can kill her and get another one. And the other mote was just a loot mote from Vox. And I got a cool eye patch. Very, very cool. It's 3 per week. So it is 3 per week that you can earn. But if you have, so if I'm reading that correctly though, like if I have 3 of these and I try to earn another one though, I won't be able to, right? Is that what I was reading correctly? I just want to, I just want to make sure I have that down correctly. Oh, and you have to kill 3 different bosses. Okay, so like I would have to go slay because I already did Maggie and now I did Vox. I would have to probably go do Yale or one of the other ones, one of the other major ones. And you can't have more than 3 at a time. Heard, heard. Okay. So I am gonna have to spend these, huh? Alright, when I earn a third one, I'll be forced to do that, so I'm gonna wait. Let's get rid of the diamond dust and oh yeah, keep that and that. Alright, I think we're cool. Alright, let's try it again. I'm gonna try the next difficulty to see what happens, see if I can take it or not. So, I know I don't have to type /say, it's just to force it happen. Solo, raid, awakened. So I'll do the awakened one this time. And Dan confirms, can do all the raids for them, they all count, but only the first 3 unique ones. Heard. Alright guys, we're gonna up the ante so to speak, and go to the +1 raid instance. Dan's like, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm working my way through the D4 plane of fear right now while I watch/listen. You are a glutton for punishment. I remember that zone, like I couldn't take more than 2 steps without aggro on anything, and I would get like eviscerated 90% of the time. I mean, this was like back in the day on regular EverQuest. Oh, I was so confused. My chat was scrolled up and I thought I saw people talking. Like, wait, what's going on here? Alright, so last time I went through there, it looks like I actually have to fall down, so now I know that. Like, I have to fall down and go through that layer by the looks of it. Alright, let me get my pet back. Fear is fun. With an enchanter, you get 10 mobs jumping on you and you get to mess them. Hey, you know what? That's true. I can just AoE mess these guys now. Yeah, I'll go in there and I'll be like, ha, look who has the power now, guys. Yo, what's up, Mapsto? How you doing tonight? First time checking out the stream. What chances besides Enchanter? I went with the Warrior and the Druid. Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me that, and I never ended up switching out to it. I actually forgot to do that. Let me see here. Where is my combust? Oh no, I may have missed it. Maybe that's why. Oh no, I do have it. But wait, what's the other one that's higher though? Was it specifically combust? Because it's just a little bit lower than I thought it was gonna be. Hang on. Because I have fire strike right here. So up to 44. Like I have my dust devil. I know it's not fire, but that's what I have for a nuke there. And I bought all my spells too, so I shouldn't be missing anything unless different vendors have different spells, but I don't think anyways that that's the case in Legends. Yeah, that's my highest level fighter nuke is the one I have down here, the Fire Strike. What other types of multi-class combos have I seen paired with Enchanter? I've seen all sorts of combinations. I mean, I've seen Paladin, Enchanter, Necromancer. I've seen Enchanter paired with like almost everyone seems to have Enchanter in their build. Not almost everyone, but a lot of people rather seem to have Enchanter in their build because of um the ability to mez, the ability to pacify, and the charming, which you don't see me doing a lot of, but it's definitely a huge thing with the enchanters that people like to do is charm the mobs and make them their pets. Come over here, my friend. Yeah, Truth has a paladin, wizard, enchanter, which is badass, by the way. These guys with their throwing boulders. Now this version also has Beast Lords and some of the other new classes. Oh yeah, EverQuest Legends has all of the classes. Unless they added a new class on EverQuest Live that I was unaware of. This version should have all of the classes. Hello, cleric. No, you can't have 3 simultaneous pets. But you can pick between which pet you want to use. Like, you get all the pet spells, but you can only have one of the pets up at once. But if you have, multiple classes that have pets, you'll get, like, here, I'll show you here. Like, right now I have 6 slots for armor for my pet, but I think if I, like, switched out for, like, a Beast Lord, like, with, like, let's say my warrior, I think I would have, like, 8, because you get more slots per pet using class. And there's actually a specific number, too, that tied to each of the classes. Like, you'll get 1 extra slot or 2 extra slots. And I don't know the specifics of each number for each class, but it does work that way. Four base slots is what Dan says, is what everybody gets. And then Beast Lord adds 3, Necro adds 2, Shaman and Enchanter add 1. Alright, so that's how it goes for that, as far as the pets go. Did you show me your pet weapons? Something tells me, something tells me that you probably just got them and have not. Let's see them. What do we got here? So these are your pet weapons? Whitened Treant Fists. Look at this. 2-8 delay, 20 damage. And you put the laceration effect into it. Which reduces the healing they can receive from all sorts. That's absolutely fire. I love that. And now let me look at the Dagas, which is warrior only. Look at this. 2-1 delay with 17 damage. 9 strength, 8 agility. This is at plus, and you put the Earthshaker into it. This is the proc I have on my weapon. The 246 damage. That's awesome, dude. Your pet is decked out. He's like, oh my god, I can see that destroying Lady Vox. Yeah, me too. Same here, man, same here. Oh, hell yeah, I got a minor moat. Alright, let me see what my deal is with loot. It's mainly the boulders, I just don't want to end up with a bunch of them and be encumbered and have it holding my character back in battle. Hey guys, let's go with this guy first. He's a warrior. Oh boy. Okay, hang on. I have to be an enchanter real quick. Enchanter powers go, enchanter powers go, go. I don't know if I got that off or not. I think I did. Alright. Boon of the Garu. Let's chop this guy down as quick as possible. Did that work or not? I thought it did. I feel like they woke up somehow. Come on, come on. Alright, I got the heal up. Yeah, these guys are resisting the mez, or something's waking them up, and I honestly can't tell which one it is. Either way, I think I can do this. Hold on, there's gotta be a healer amongst them. Yeah, this guy, we'll go for you. I need to take his mana away. These guys. And that cleric's 49 too. Definitely stun locked. Come on, come on. Oh, these guys, man. Not ignoring chat, just trying to keep myself upright here. One moment, guys. My apologies. When I get, or if I get the cleric down, rather, I should be good from that point. But man, is he an SOB. I keep really hoping for that fire strike to hit. Try Dust Devil. Even though it's slower. It landed though, and it hit him pretty hard. You know what? Let's try it twice. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Dust Devil is where it's at. And Mr. Cleric is just about done for. Yeah, he's done for. And he gives me 2 boulders to hold on to for all my efforts. Thank you, Cleric. Alright, these guys should be chopped down rather easily. Wait, how does that work for spells like stacking multiple drop spells to make a strong spell? No, you put motes. You put motes into your spells. Here. Let me bring this up. So, like, if I want to upgrade a spell... Let me take one of these. I'm gonna see if I have one that isn't upgraded yet. Yeah, so, like, let's say I want to upgrade this Pacify. I have this low-level mote right here. I can place it into here. Hit upgrade. And you can see that the stats have now all gotten better. Like its cast time, its reuse time, its recovery time, and its mana costs are all down because it's upgraded. And that's only the first level of the upgrade for that spell. And you can do that, I think, up to level 10. I would imagine, just like you can for the gear. But if it's not like that for the spells, then feel free to correct me in the chat. Holy moly, did I get another ad, or is he just really angry? Oh, critical heal, let's go! He's almost down, he's almost down. And then Mofsto says, that's incredible, I didn't read about that feature for EverQuest. Oh yeah, it's really, really cool. It's really cool. And there's also, like, these are all moats. Like, the one I was just showing you is, like, a low-level moat. And they all have varying levels that, like, when you play the game, you'll see, like, they go, basically 1 through 10. Basically. Let me see here. I'll explain myself with the basically here after I make sure I don't perish. You can attack him. There you go. There you go. Alright. So, I say basically because you have, like, this one right here, a Void Touch, which is, like, it's not necessarily level 10, it just it strengthens the potential of an item by any one rank. So from 7 to 8, or from 8 to 9, so on and so forth. Which is why you can only have 3 of them at a time. And hell yeah, guys, we did it. We did it. That was intense. Let me get my pet back. I should have actually mentioned that they added the quick buff ability to the game, so you can just click this when you have all of your buffs up, and it'll cast all of your buffs simultaneously. Alright, I'm just gonna wait for my mana to go up and see where I am. See where I am here. I should probably go back that way unless I can just go around here. It's just hard to tell with the map. I think I can. Do you have to do anything special to trigger the black votes dropping off the bosses? Like, yes, you have to enter a raid instance. You have to be in. You can be in even the lowest level raid instance, but it does have to be a raid. And so far, I find like it's raids like Nagy, Vox, and even though I haven't done it yet, Yale would be one. So like the major raids, quote unquote. That will be good enough. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is where that spider is. So with the raid instances, you need to go to the Voidling in whichever zone you're in, and you need to hail him, and usually you'll say the word danger. You'll get the pop-up that said like you'll get the pop-up after you say that, like, oh crap, I can't bring the screen up. I actually wanted to bring the screen up to show you. But basically, it looks just like the instance screen that you'll see when you're making an instance for a zone, but it's a raid instance. And you'll be able to pick your difficulty, you'll be able to pick whether you want it to be solo or multiplayer, so on. And then you accept, you hit yes on the prompt, and then it sends you into the raid instance of the zone. Yale had Death Touch in Classic EQ. How would you solo a mob that with Death Touch? You can. Well, I mean, you can survive it. Like, I don't think it's necessarily instant death. It does bring you down really, really, really low, but I don't think it's necessarily instant kill. Oh, they took it. Oh, they took it out. Okay, well, look at that. They took it out. So now, now I guess he doesn't do it anymore, which is news to me. We'll continue up through here. Hello, ice giant. So, hang on. Mobs can also... Oh yeah, Dan's right. Mobs can be multiple classes. I actually wanted to see if this one was, but he's just a regular wizard. Like, the mobs actually have their own classes in Legends, like, designated classes that they spawn as. And a lot of times, they're multiple classes. Alright, let me see if I have any more boulders outside of these to deal with, because I probably do. Yep. Alright, so this time I'm gonna purposely drop down. We're getting close, we're getting close. Oh yeah, we have these two guys up here. See if I can pull this off again. Come over here, buddy, come over here. Oh, this guy. Trying to push me back. Well, not trying. It was a success, so I guess it wasn't an attempt. The new trick we worked out was sending a Lobie in to eat the Death Touch, then we jumped him. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I am on the Freeport server. Okay, so let's take out this guy, and then I'm gonna rebuff. I'm gonna jump down there. We're gonna go after Vox a second time. This is really, really cool. I hope I can do the T1. Oh, yo, he just knocked me down. Oh, that bastard. There he is, there he is. Oh, he's gonna pay for that. He's gonna pay for it. Wait, let me know if he's on slash who. Wait, who all slow? Who all slow? And there's a person called Slower on. I don't know who they are. That's a copycat. That's not the real Slow. Will the real Slow please stand up? Slow is Ethan Klein from the H3. Really? Wait, he really plays EverQuest? He seriously plays EverQuest? Dude, no way, I had no idea. Like, I know who he is, but like, I don't follow him like too deeply. But I definitely know really well who he is, and it surprises me. That's really cool that he actually plays. All right, let me see here. Go up here. Those two are out of our way. We need to rebuff, get some mana, and then jump down to the dragon pit. Let's go. What has he been saying about EverQuest Live? When you say he's been talking about EQ Live? Like the state of the game, or just like daily like news like about like patch notes and stuff, or like I'm just interested in what he says. We'll go back into main because when we drop down that pit, we know we're gonna fight Nagy, or not Nagy, Lady Vox rather. One moment. All right, once I'm full up, we go in for attempt number 2. We were successful attempt number 1, so hopefully we have a repeat. It was insane to learn. He played live back in '99 to early 2000s. He and other fans of the show have been talking about how they are stoked to play, and there's a big difference between playing. And I'm gonna let you finish. I didn't realize you weren't finished. But playing EQ when you're a teen and do not understand the game. I fell asleep, or I fell into that trap too. It took me forever to level in EverQuest. I don't know if you mean leave in EverQuest or level. I think you mean level though. But if you mean level, then yeah, it definitely was a long grind back in the day. I'm waiting for 100 mana, by the way, and then we'll be cool. Alright, guys. Here we go. I was really hoping they weren't going to aggro like when I was on that platform. But it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Slow you down. If I can. I can, I got it, I got it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And actually, pet, please attack the giant. Actually, don't have to cast that again. I would have actually moved, but I think they had me rooted. Go over here. Get that going. Oh, I forgot to... Alright, so when I loaded my spell slots, I forgot to put the fire one back in. That's the only thing I forgot, though. It's cool, though. It's cool. I think we'll be alright. Man, this guy is very unhappy with me. I'm stunned. I don't know if I can heal. There we go, there we go. Oh boy, I might go down. I might go down. No, no, no. Come on, come on. I was at 6%. We're at 23. I gotta get the Blossom off. Blossom is off again. They're summoning me, whatever, that's fine. Man, they are hitting me freaking hard on this. And this is only one level higher too, by the way. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh no. I was really hoping that... Alright, I did have time. I am definitely being drained of my mana way quicker than I was on the previous difficulty, I'll say that. Let me do Heroic Leap and make sure my pet isn't gonna go down this time. I at least need my pet in the game. Oh no, don't cast that, don't cast that. There we go. Still on him, getting overzealous. Oh, come on now, come on. He's at 13. I just want to, like, blast him away. Do a good old Dracarist. There we go. 2%. Oh my gosh. Please heal. Please heal. There we go. Get off of my pet. Oh my god, I was at 0% just now. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, my pet is cooked. I'm gonna be cooked too. Oh no. Yeah, T1 is definitely, just a smidge more difficult for my level anyways. Oh no. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely cooked on that. I knew it. And then Mafso says he's been incredibly nostalgic for the game, which is awesome to hear. His producer Dan made him an ogre shaman named Slow. Ethan couldn't resist, and he's jumped into the game. Other fans have been following. Hell yeah! And it was a suspenseful fight, and it was absolutely a clutch heal at 0%. Here, let me respawn. So nothing like spawns. Like I can just run back to her and fight her as she is, and I'm definitely gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here on the T1. I'm gonna get my pet back. I'm gonna rebuff here in a moment. But real quick, I want to take just a quick like 5 to 10 minute intermission to let my dog out for another drink, and I will be back in, just give me like 5-10 minutes, and we'll reconvene. Alright guys, I am back. Thank you for bearing with me on that. And Dan says D4 Kazakh Duel down for the first time. Congratulations, Dan. That's badass. Alright, let's run back there. I'm gonna rebuff once I'm at the spot where I jumped down. So hang on. This is what you just got? Oh my god, dude. What's this? Winter's Roar creates a rift of bitter cold, causing between 236 and 246 damage to your target. Fantastic. This is really cool. Look at this. 4-3 delay, 30 damage. I love that. And then obviously I love this too. The Soul Leech, Dark Sword of Blood. 4-5 delay with 42 damage, and it has Soul Leech, which drains life, which is a life tap for 75 damage. That's disgusting. Imagine getting this to plus 10. Well, either one of them really, but I feel like I'm partial towards the Soul Leech. Definitely big congrats on that. Oh, whoa, I didn't see that. I didn't see this. Oh, you got a look at this. You got a 100% weight reduction trunk with 10 capacity. And the Bloodfire plus 4. Oh, I really like this. I like it because it's quick. Because it's quicker. It's got a 16 damage with a 2-4 delay. And it has Boil Blood on it. That's awesome. You got some really good stuff over there, dude. Just to review, Dan solo packed Kazakh Thule. Oh yeah, I would say he did. And then proc rate mod on it too, but the shaman weapons are limited. Alright, so this time Lady Vox will be by herself. I'll have full mana. Just making sure I don't do anything silly here. Alright, I'm gonna buff up, get some mana, jump down. I'm gonna try to slow her off the rip. Then we'll land our dots and whatnot. So 2.5 weeks in on D4 with a Magician Shadow Knight Shaman. I would be proud of that too. Like you said, it's arguably the hardest event and raid in the game. Let's get the main loaded. But yeah, I think that's a pretty big deal, honestly. D4 Kazakh Duel this early on in the game. Just waiting for the mana. Shiftless Deeds. Oh, I just remembered, guys. That's right. That's right. You heard me say I remembered something. We want to go with the Fire Strike as well. I'll put that here. My time in Plano Sky has paid off. Oh yeah, you mean with all that gear you got over there? Alright guys, here we go. See if I can target her really quick. Come on, come on. Thank you, Pat. Alright, everybody give a round of applause to Jabartik for the assist. Alright, let's go. Lady Vox is slowed. She is now dotted. I'm gonna go ahead and cast the Blossom Heal, give it a buffer. Let's see how much this does. 2% damage. Cast Blossom again. Give it another good buffer. Actually, let me try to take some mana away from her. Oh, dude, I take chunks away from her with that too. Alright, hang on. Heal up. Take mana away from her. So she can't do things like immobilize. Is my Blossom... I think that did what it did. Do this. Yeah, Mana Sieve is amazing. One of the best spells in the game. Alright, I need to get those dots landed back again. And I need to make sure that the slow gets cast before it wears off. Because even a few seconds without it could be devastating. I'm gonna do a heal, and then I'll get the slow back onto her. Hopefully. And it did land. Holy moly, she just hit me really hard. She is down to 34. Dots still have 30 seconds. Blossom up. Healing water to buffer. I'm actually going to do another superior heal with a drifting death to follow. Alright, good, very good. Alright, from here I'm going to be more preservative with my mana and stick with the 1 dot if I can. Come on, Blossoming Heal. Keep me alive. 30 seconds on Drifting Death. She normally runs at 5%. I don't think she did that last time. I think I just made her really angry. Go with Drifting Death. It's back. Blossom. And I'm going to give it a bigger buffer with the superior heal. I think I'm going to get this. I think I'm going to get this. At T1, by the way. I did die, so this is the T1 Vox at level 44. I think that's still pretty good. Oh, okay, so in the D0 they can run, but D1 and onwards they do not run. Heard. And thank you, Dan. Thank you. Yo, we did it. Let's go. And look what I got. I got the Rune Bolster Belt. Somebody gave me, I think, yes. No, they gave me Brell's Girdle. They gave me Brell's Girdle. I thought it was Rune Bolster Belt. Oh my god, what else did I get though? Hold on, I got Rune Bolster Belt. Tobrin's Mystical Eye Patch. What? Oh, it allows see invisible. Some more White Dragon Scales. Wait, isn't McVaxius Horn of War? 10 to Intelligence, Dexterity, and Charisma with Brass Resonance, which is for bards. Very, very cool. And White Dragon Hide. Absolutely superb. Another raid accomplished. Alright, let me leave and quit. Alright, one moment guys, let me sort through my bags here. So I really like the Runed Bolster Belt, obviously. But, hang on, let me just show you guys. I do already have a haste item with the Cloak of Flames, so that's kind of negated right there. And I obviously like the Strength, Stamina, Dex. Because, you know, that's what I want. But this has more. This also has more strength and more stamina, no dex, more AC. Yeah, I still think this is better to use, so I'm gonna stay with this. But I can keep this, perhaps even for a different loadout or something in the future. And these I want to upgrade to once I get them further along. 17 AC. Well, maybe I could just put them on now, actually. I probably should just put these on now. I'll do nagging again and I'll be upgrading them. Another Cloak of Flames, a loam encrusted cloak. Close that bag. Now we know that's full. Alright, we have way too many Brel minion hearts here too. Oops. Oh, another boulder just trying to hold me down. Alright. Just looking over at chat. Oh, Mafsto has to take off. Alright, have a good night. Mafsto, sorry if I missed your message. Thank you for hanging out. And then Dan says to stick with the AC since you don't need the haste. And yeah, hold on to it. Heard. Yeah, I think I made the right move then. Yeah, it's good to have the waste option for the haste. Alright, let's see here. So, I should do it again, honestly. Hang on. Let me bring my pet back. I feel like I should just do D0 though until I'm 45. Then at that point I feel like I can do D1 without dying even one time. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it a third time. Oh, I can't do it a third time, can I? I can only do it twice, that's right. Ugh. Okay. So, let's see. I could make a regular instance and just, like, come back through and just kind of XP grind. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, hang on. Let me see something else too. I completely forgot about the timer thing. So, so this means I cannot raid Lady Vox again for another 10 hours, 24 minutes. Go do Yale. Do you think I can handle Yale? Do you think I can handle that though? I'll definitely go do it. Okay, I'll go to Yale. Here, let me see. Let me pour it out. Circle of Toxelia. No, don't do that. Actually, do the ritual. I always forget to do the ritual one. There we go. Weekly timers reset tomorrow. Heard, and I can do her again tomorrow. Weekly, you'll get the full loot, 5 to 7 pieces. And daily, you can get 1 piece. Okay, okay. So if I do Yale and I successfully complete Yale, I'll also get another Void Touch potential. And I honestly don't even know what gear he drops. So I hope he drops something cool that like surprises me. Oh yeah, I really like the song by the way. One of the many top-notch EverQuest songs. Yale is actually easy compared to Vox, that's true. Okay. Beyond that, you can help someone else who starts a group instance, but you likely won't get loot. Heard, heard. He has good drops. I'll let it be a surprise. Okay, okay. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm so stoked. I honestly wasn't sure if I could even handle him yet, but apparently he's easier than what I did. Oh yeah, the Voidling's actually pretty close to the entrance, right? Usually I jump in the hole and I make an instance and then I'll leave the instance just to, like or actually I could probably Succor. But yeah, either way I need to be at the beginning of the instance. Let me get that up right now. Now that it's been mentioned. So when I jump in I can Succor to the main place. Wait, when I enter Payneal at the pit, turn right and the thing is there. I thought it was in the hole. When you say Payneal, do you mean actual Payneal or do you mean... Oh, okay, okay. For some reason I thought he was gonna be literally like in the hole. Oh, he's right here. Okay, well. Let's do this. Danger. We're definitely gonna do the D0 since I haven't done it by myself before. Alright, kill Master Yale, void touch potential for the reward. Let me see where I am here. Oh, whoa. Okay. It looks like he's straight ahead. Alright, let me get some buffs going. So at the doorway, wait for the fiend to path to you and kill the fiend there. So he has alright, so he has an NPC with him, which I would have imagined. But I'm unsure of where they're gonna be. Let me see. There we go. Okay. So so this one right here is gonna path forward. He's pathing now. Okay, not what I wanted to do. It's okay though. Well, the fiend's going down quickly, so that's good. I'm trying to get to the door. It's okay though. Let's slow him. Alright, the slow is going. The heals are going. There we go. Let's get him dotted. There's one dot. Quick heal. second dot. I was gonna say, I really want to make sure he has 0 mana, but I guess he was way ahead of me on that. Dots are being refreshed. Gonna get another blossom going. There we go. Well, this guy's not so bad at all. Honestly, you know, he's kind of a big teddy bear, isn't he? This Master Yale. I don't even think I need to be a Boon of the Garu for you. I'll just stay as my true erudite self. I can likely get several D raids done for him. Like, I can do him 7 times? Or, like, what do you mean? Dude, he's honestly so... I mean, I mean, the D0 one for him so far is so easy. Like, maybe I should just skip ahead to D3 for him. That's what I think. I didn't think he was going to be this easy at all. I am pleasantly surprised. You could likely get... Wait, so D0 to D2? Do them in order? So after this, I should do D1. So wait, I can only do him twice, though, right? Like, I can literally only do him twice? Like, that's the part I'm still unsure about. Because I can only do Vox and Nagy twice, as far as I know. Well, you know, well, that I just found out, or realized, rather. So no, oh, I can keep doing him? So I can do, so tonight, I can do Master Yell starting from 0 and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, you can do D1, D2, D3, or D4 for any of them. So I actually could have tried for a D2 Vox and done that. I mean, I would have lost anyways. But I just want to clarify, like, I could have gone, like, I could have done that if I had chosen to do so. Okay, I see. So it's a blessing in disguise because D. Oh, dude, I did it. I did it. By the way, hang on. And look what I got. I got the Brell's Girdle. This is where that... So this was gifted to me, this Brell's Girdle. And now I just got another one. And now I know where it drops, and I'm super stoked. Look what else I got. A loam encrusted robe with 9 AC, 80 mana, 5 intelligence, 10 agility, and 10 dex, which is a pretty cool caster robe. It's not an upgrade for me, but it is a really, really good robe, and I'm happy that I have it. A moat of infinite simul potential, whatever, a tiny moat. Very cool. And, of course, a void touch potential. So, another success. And this actually makes it my third void. So I think starting tomorrow, I can go and get 3 more from my current and new understanding of how that works. And I may as well try to upgrade this actually. Let me see something. I have a grand right there, a greater right there. This is only up to 2. I like having at least one of each, like in my inventory. Hang on. I want to get it up to 4 before I use this. That's the thing. What is this? Greater, I forgot that. That's up to 6. Hang on. These guys. Just make sure I got the right. So that's 5. We'll just do this. What if greater? Up to 6. We'll do this. Now I'll take this. Because I can't have more than 3. Put this in here. And then didn't do D4 just because I didn't want to keep dealing with it. Oh, wait, sorry, I already read that. My apologies. Yes, on the ultimate modes, but you'll need to spend those first. Yes, yes. I just wanted to get the Hierophant's Crook up to 4 before I used the ultimate mode, so I'm going to merge now. Hierophant's Crook is now up to 5 with the 30 damage, 44 delay, and I also have haste. I got the 14 strength, wisdom, and dex from this as well. Very stoked about that. So maybe I could just keep upgrading it further, actually. Why not? 32 damage. I'm gonna get 3 more tomorrow anyway, so I may as well soup it up. 15, 15, and 15. 34 damage. 16, 16, 16. Alright, so now I have Hierophant's Crook at 7. I want to keep those slots kind of saved. One moment, I'm definitely going to be doing Yale, level 1 Yale in a second here. Alright, let me look back over at chat. Can use spells too if you have any high ranks already. Oh yeah, I should have looked at chat when I was like about to spend my ultimate modes, but no, it's alright. I wanted to get the Hierophant's Crook up anyways, because it's just badass. So I think it worked out. Alright, let's go back in. Hail the Voidling. Go to difficulty 1. Create raid. You know what, maybe if I was to hit 45. Maybe I would go back and try Vox on that level 2. You're happy, and that's what counts. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm happy with my decision. And I'm gonna get 3 more tomorrow anyway. Alright, let me do a refresh here on the buffs. It will go take out level 1 Yale. Does anyone really use Earthshaker off Yale as a weapon or just the proc? Um, you made me look at my Earthquake for a minute. I was like, is that? But I'm not sure. I honestly can't. I'm trying to think. What is the proc on the Earthshaker? Is it like a stun? All right, we got the Flighty Fiend. This time he's actually right next to me, so that's fortunate. Yeah, come over here, buddy. All right, we're just about full, so let's approach him. See if I can stay far enough away to cast this and not get aggro yet. All right, let's go. We got him solo now, so it's an actual better situation than before. Causes the earth to tremble around you, causing to... Oh, yeah! Damn! I'm sure people... I'm sure people would use that 100%. Oh, no! I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking over at, chat. It's cool, though. Load up the buffs and get my pet back as well. I should have actually done that first. It's alright. It was my fault for not paying attention. But yeah, people would use this. Absolutely, people would use that. I would definitely use that. Here, let me get my pet back up before I do that. Oh no, I can't. I can't quick buff for another 5 minutes. Why? Gonna have to do things the old-fashioned way. Just cast a little bit on my pet as well. Give him some diamond, some obscure. Definitely give him augmentation. And I'll just give him, yeah, just give him that. That'll actually that and that. And then he'll be good. Alright, Yale, this time I'm gonna be paying attention. I do not trust this thing. I think I can take them both though. Yeah, if anything happens. Alright, let's go, let's go. He is slowed. Dots are landing. He heard me talking trash about him, now he's hitting me hard. Let's go. Here, take this, buddy. Dracaris. Dots are faded. Alright, there we go. We'll boon up. One of my favorite spells. Give him a good old Dracaris. Refresh these dots. And I think we're gonna be alright. So at the beginning, when he had mana, it was definitely notably more difficult, but it's not as difficult as Vox to where like I don't think I can take it on tier 2. I still think I can take him on tier 2. I think I can take him on tier 3. Here, take this, buddy. Dracaris. I was gonna dot him, then I'm like, why not just keep blasting away at this point? Come on, come on. Let's go. Yo, look at what it is. It's the Earth Shaker. This is that earthquake that we were talking about just a little bit ago. Dude, If you upgrade this to plus 10, and obviously have a haste item equipped, it's not that bad. You'd actually start getting dex from it too once you upgrade it further, and more strength and more stamina. Honestly, dude, if this was if this was upgraded to like 8, I think at that point the weapon itself is actually pretty good. Because I think with a haste item equipped and the damage it would be outputting with at that point, combined with this, makes it a good weapon, probably at like plus 8. Now that I see the sword itself, like yeah, it's slow, but you can make this work when if you upgrade it for sure. And I got another loam encrusted robe. So raid success, guys. So Dan says congrats, thank you, Dan. And then he also says not a bad weapon, but the main thing is you'll upgrade past it quick. Yeah, I can definitely see upgrading past that way quicker than you would be upgrading it in a practical fashion, for sure. D4, and he is down for congratulations, dude. You've been crushing it, absolutely crushing it in Legends. All right, guys, let's do it again. My chat actually, I don't know if I'm doing that or if the chat just keeps scrolling itself up, but I think it actually is scrolling. Oh, wait, before I do this, you're linking me the Kildorn the Blood Drinker +5, your SK2 hander, 15 strength, 12 in 4-3 delay with 54 damage, and this is at +5. Imagine getting that thing to like 10. You have 1.256 ratio on it already with haste. You have haste. That's fantastic, Dan. This is a really, really cool sword. Yo, is Legret like when you have it equipped, is it like literally like a red sword? Does it have like a cool graphic? Alright, now let's go up another level to difficulty 2. And then Dan says it got me, or I'm sorry, it got the haste dog from. Oh, okay, so you got the haste dog from leveling your druid. I see, I see. But yeah, it get the earth shaker. I see, I see. And no, sadly, the graphic sucks. That's unfortunate. I saw the icon for it. The icon's kind of unique looking, so I was hoping that it would have a cool graphic. Or under the impression that it would rather. Alright, let's see here. Let's resuscitate the pet. Get the quick buff going. We'll see how much more difficult he is on the difficulty 2 setting. Oh, let me see this. This is the Yale dagger. Is this supposed? So this is supposed to drop off of him too? Base damage 19, delay 27. I like this because it's fast. I like the fast weapons a lot. And you have the ignite proc on it. Badass. This is really good. I like this. Making sure I didn't miss anything else, and I also want to see. Okay, so Yale gives 2.41 or 2.481 XP. It's not bad looking, just not special like the icon. He saw that icon, he's like, oh, this is gonna look sick. And it probably looks just like a regular, like silver sword. Alright. Oh, nope, not alright. I was gonna say, alright, we're going in. But I need to get mana, hang on. I always get overzealous like that, and I like want to jump in. By the way, speaking of jumping in, I want to say this Yale raid is badass because you can literally just like start it and Yale is right there. Like he's just right there. And I really like that about this raid. This is a very, very easily repeatable raid. And what else you got here? Dan Wu's Fist of Mastery is the monk hand to hand from Sky. I think I saw this earlier. Yeah, dude, with the 17 damage and 22. This is outstanding. This is really outstanding. And once again, it's the speed. I really like the speed. You know what weapon I want to go do the quest for to farm is the Wakizashi of Frozen Skies. I want the proc off it at the very least. It has the Spirit Strike direct damage proc on it. Alright, I'm gonna load my main slot back up and we'll go in there. Oh, whoa! Unfair. This actually isn't good because I don't have any of my healing spells up. I don't really need them up though because it's just a level 41 Flighty Fiend. Yeah, you're cooked, buddy. Now you don't gotta pull him. That's true. He pulled himself. It's great. Thurgus Star. Wait. Fills your mind with the power of the Pantheon? Wait. And the proc gives... So that's what this does? It gives you 500 mana? No kidding! This is great! Yo, that is... Like, honestly, this is great right here. Don't die. Dan's like, please don't die again. Alright, here we go. Let me load the rest of the slot now. No, that guy, I don't think I would have died against anyway. Alright, so this is the difficulty 2 Master Yale. Try to stay away from his BFF and move on. So he's a Wizard Beast Lord, by the way. I'm gonna do a Mana Sieve on him. He has a big mana pool. I think I only got like 13% out of that. Hold on, he is slowed. I gotta actually do some dots. It's a loot pinata up there, but yeah, not everything is great. Each class gets a few gems for the most part heard. Just a matter of what you get. But yeah, you'll want to do them all. You unlock primary classes that way. Heard. Oh, yo. Alright, I think it was just the camera being odd. How am I looking? do this. Do another heal. I really need to take his mana away from him. He just has such a big pool. 46 to 39. I think I only got 7% on that. On Vox, I was taking like 20%, so I just wanted to put that into perspective. He has a really big mana pool on the difficulty too. So what I think is if I do this, and I do 3 and I do 4, maybe I will go back to Vox and try her on 2. Like, I probably would die on the first attempt, but like if I did die on the first attempt and I got everything, like I got her Guardian down at least, I could probably swing it. But if not, you know, it is what it is. But I might try that if I complete the 3 and 4 of him, and he's so fast that it's very plausible. I'm gonna refresh this if I can. There we go. So his mana is gone. The dots are on. Yeah, he's really not that bad. He's more of like a sponge, for sure, but he's still not that bad. I'm actually gonna blast some here. Good to learn on to survive the early onslaught, and then when he goes out of mana, yeah, absolutely. As soon as, and I think that really goes for most of them. As soon as they run out of mana, like Yale here, it's just hang on and just keep healing. It's really not even that bad. Like the D0 version of him is literally like a teddy bear. I'm shocked actually at how easy he is even on that setting. Turn myself into a werewolf. There we go. Oh, somebody said it in chat. I love lamp. It's from the movie Anchorman. And the other tip is to try to keep your mana around the boss's health. That's a fantastic tip, actually. Try to keep your mana around the boss's health. I'm gonna blast him away and get myself down to 53 mana. Gives me a reason to use my direct damage. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna refresh this now. I know it's still got 40 seconds, but it lasts a while anyway. And I don't have to worry about it. critical heal. So if you have a lot less, figure out how to work in recovery. If you have a lot more, then you might want to pick up DPS healing. Oh yeah, I got recovery on right now. If that's what you're talking about, the recovery invocation. Alright, you don't need to summon me, you just need to follow me over to here. I just don't want him to be in the wall. Heard. Oh, you got one piece of the Indicolite gear? Congratulations, Dan. I actually think that's still on me. Oh no, maybe not. Don't die, he says. Oh, dude, look at these. I might die over these. I want this full set. I love these a lot. I love these enough to die for them. Why not give him another dot for extra measure? He's down to 12, but he's got a heavy 12. Way more of a sponge on this tier, so I'm expecting him to be like that even further on the next tier. The third one that I was originally gonna go for before Dan educated me on how this actually works. If it wasn't for Dan, I'd be so like lost in the dark on some of this stuff for the longest time. One moment, one moment. I'm gonna look at this too. We're at 3%. Click, click. Because he's going down. Dude, this... Dude, look at the breastplate. Look at the breastplate. Damn, yeah. That is an elongated 1%. This is fantastic, man. I can't wait to get this. Alright, let's see what I got. I got Brell's Girdle +2. Thank you, Lord. And I got Serpent's Tooth +2. Superb. That is another successful raid. It takes forever to farm, but it's awesome stuff. And all pets are warriors as one of their classes, so as far as pet gear, it's super dope pet gear. Hell yeah. Alright guys, so I'm gonna take a probably like a 10-minute intermission. I just wanna pour a drink, get my dog out again, stretch my legs here, and I will be back momentarily. So uh thank you for bearing with me on that, and I will be back in probably like 10 minutes. Alright, I am back, you guys. Thank you for bearing with me on that. Alright, so takes forever to farm. Yeah, it's awesome stuff. Oh yeah, I already read that. Okay, I was just trying to catch up with the chat. Okay. So we are already caught up with the chat. We are good to go. And now I'm gonna start the level 3 yell. No, not knowledge. Sorry, knowledge. Alright, so 3 fused. Create the raid. One moment. Just gotta load up the buff slot, and then I'll quick buff. Alright, let's load the main back up. Met our mana back to full. See if we can take on level 3 Yale. I imagine after I get his mana down, he's just gonna be really spongy. It doesn't seem to be that bad so far on 0, 1, or 2. We just need that mana. Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna be on the lookout for the Fiend. He actually wandered up to me last time. Yeah, there he is, there he is. Speak of the devil. No pun intended. I say that because of his appearance. He's like a demon. Alright, so it's good to get him out of the way first, as we have learned. That's different, though. Now I kind of want to get him out of the way. Hang on. Let me pacify this guy. And I hope he doesn't pull Yale. I don't think he will. But, let's see. He did! Oh my gosh. Hang on, hang on. I'm trying to get back into the wall. It's okay, though. Alright, so I kind of botched that a little bit. Pat over here, please. And I need to take him out ASAP. Yeah, I really did not think Yale was gonna aggro from that range. My pet is already down, my poor pet. Do not heal. Take his mana, take his mana. These guys. Quick heal, blossom heal, and another quick heal. It should be alright. Jeez, or not. I never slowed Yell either, so there is that. Let me see if I can pull that off. He is actually slowed. Alright, back to you. Oh, no way! They got me, they got me. It's alright. It was my fault for botching that first pull. I'll get my pet back up when I have the mana. We'll go back in. My quick buff has just under 4 minutes remaining, so I'm probably better off just buffing the old-fashioned way. And actually, let me hit my pet with just a handful of buffs here, too. I just want to make sure I didn't move before the chloroplast landed. Alright, what are we dealing with? This freaking guy. Imagine if I went in without loading my spell set. What a disaster that would have been. Alright, so I don't know if I can pacify him or not. Probably not, right? But let's try. Okay, change of plans. Go back over here now. He actually came to me that time. The other times, he stays there and usually casts some elongated spell. Holy moly. I think that's what he hit me with last time that took me out. Dots are at half. I'm gonna try to get some more DDs off on him. Quick heal. How are we doing on... Alright. Blossom. Do more DDs and refresh the dots. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is one of those elongated stuns. I do have the Blossom on though. Okay, that's back. Quick heal before he does that really strong DD. And as a matter of... Oh, by the way, look at this. He's a Shaman Wizard Beastlord this time around. I think this is the first time I've seen him be all three of the classes. This is what you were talking about before, I think, Dan. Mana save him for sure. And he has a large mana pool, because that was only 5%. Come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, he's hitting me pretty hard. Oh, no way. Yeah, he's definitely more difficult on T3. I need to drain his mana, like, way sooner. And then Dan says, yes, bosses have one class that they always are. So Yell's always a wizard, and so is Inorak. But then the higher levels, they can be 2 or 3 classes, as I just witnessed. Yeah, he's definitely having his revenge after all that trash I talked about him being easy. Alright, Brell's Girdle. Let's get this in here. That actually gave it another mana. One more mana. Loam encrusted robe. We have another girdle here. May as well toss that in. For a second, I thought it was going to be a like a fine steel weapon. Put this here. And the good news, though, is that we do have our quick buff back up. Alright, I just need the med. And we'll go back at it. Just wanted to make that a little stronger. Alright, this time I'm going to try to actually stay up on the hill, so I'm going to do Blossom right now. And actually see if I can walk back over to here too. Come on, over here. Because of that guy that will walk over this way. And he's already hitting me hard. Do this. Thank God for that critical heal. Hit him with a Suffocate. I really want to make sure Blossom stays on my person. Holy moly. I'm trying to work this in more, but I keep having to refresh other things and heal myself. There we go. Yeah, I really need you to have less mana. Very much stunned. There we go, he's now down to 2% mana. Alright, I need to get myself back up. There we go. Do this. Alright, this point in the battle should be the point where it starts becoming much smoother. I just booned up. I'm gonna recast the slow. He is slowed. The dots are refreshed. I need to watch my mana though. Do another quick heal just to buffer it. Still got just under a minute on the slow. Oh, one moment. Had to mute the mic there for a moment. My dog's barking at the wind. Oh, no, you don't. Boon of the Garu, please. Alright, let's get that refreshed. Get the Blossom Heal going. I can only imagine how spongy he's gonna be on D4. Because he is super spongy right now. Let's get this just refreshed right now. May as well. Hell yeah. Alright, let's just go full Dracaris on this guy. You were messing around and you ran your combat log through AI instead of a parser? Was a noticeable trend in your avoidance in fights from D0, D1, D2, etc.? No need to summon me, I'm standing right here, guy. Come on, come on. There it is. Let's go. I got a moat of potential for it too this time. Another Brell's Girdle and Serpent's Tooth plus 3. So we got another one of these Serpent's Tooth weapons. And I can also put the other Brell's Girdle into my current Brell's Girdle. Hell yeah. May as well merge these guys. I like this weapon. Went up to plus 3. We got the 17 damage. 0.63 ratio. with the 13 backstab damage. If I make a class with rogue in it, definitely use it. Alright guys, that is another successful raid. So I did 0, 1, 2, and 3 of Yale, and I did 0 and 1 of Lady Vox so far. So it's been a pretty good night. And then nice man, lots of classes. You can use the Serpent's Tooth. That's a good one to have and level up. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I like that weapon for sure. Plus the backstab damage is one of the better ones. All right, guys, we have one more difficulty. We have difficulty 4. Difficulty 4 is the final one for Yale. Oh, I'm gonna for sure. I actually need him to be solo though, so I'm really hoping the elemental and the other guy aren't too much of a hassle. All right, let's see. All right, I need to load my main set back up per usual. Just wait for the mana to get back to 100 and we'll do difficulty 4. I was trying to take a sip of my coffee there. And then of course the flighty fiend comes directly to me, which is actually okay. Makes things less complicated. Not like they were complicated, but you know what I mean. The flighty fiend himself is even tanky on this difficulty. He's not hard or anything, but oh yo, I got a mote of major potential that time. Alright, I need to be full up and I need to be on my A game for this. Like, it's gonna be bad enough while he has mana, but then after, like, he runs out even, he's gonna be so spongy. I'm gonna wait for that channeler to path back to where he was, like he did before. I'm not even gonna bother trying to do the mezzing or pacifying or anything with him. Go back up to where you were, buddy. Yeah, he's gotta go over there. You can do it elemental enchanter, or channeler rather. Yeah, I definitely don't need a cleric shaman getting into the mix on this one, so you know, if you could just go that way, that would be great. There we go, finally. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, this freaking guy. Come here. Alright, I'm gonna keep up on my Blossom heal. Doing that right now. He is slowed. This is difficulty 4. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna boon up. And I'm also going to get on top of the mana. 86. So I did take 6%, but he has a very, very big mana pool. I shouldn't have casted that. I should wait on the direct damage. Do another mana sieve because I need that gone. Quick heal up. Do another heal. Do another mana. After the stun. Come on, come on. Do the Blossom heal with a healing water. Oh my gosh, he just got a really good nuke off on me there. That's right. That's why I'm trying to get his mana to dissipate as soon as possible. Superior heal. Got that one off. Got that one off. Refresh the dot. Take away more mana. Alright. Quick heal. Refresh on this dot. Take more mana. We're not doing bad, really. We're still not doing bad. He's down to 33 mana. Quick heal. Refresh on heal over. Oh, wow. That's why I want him to have no mana though. That Nuki cast is really powerful. He actually just did it again. And again. And again. And I'm probably gone. I'm probably a goner. Oh my gosh. That is rough. That is rough. He does like that, like these like series of nukes. But once I get past, like once he gets out, like once he's out of mana, it's gonna be like all the other fights. Like I was even prepared for it. What I think got me was the stun. See here, I have 9 AA to spend. I'm trying to remember which one was the one that helps you resist stuns. Maybe it's over here. I could get ambidexterity right now, but I want that other one. There is persistent casting, but I want the straight stun resist one if I can remember what it was called. I really want that, but I'll try to not get sidetracked. It's not that, I know it's not that. Yeah, I guess I just can't remember which one it was called. Oh, right here, Steadfast Will. Steadfast Will. Alright, I'm gonna train in this one level. And now I also want to go over here and give myself Warrior's Endurance, which is passive ability, increases your hit point regeneration by 1% per 6 seconds. So I definitely want that. Gonna go ahead and grab that. So now I have more stun resist, I have higher hit point regen. Load up the buffs. I'll probably cast Blossom Heal off, like on myself, before I even start slowing them. Alright, let me med my mana to full. We'll go back in. Gonna keep an eye out for that Pather as well. Alright, there he is again. I'm gonna wait for him to go back up to that spot he was at before. Last time he took a little bit, like a little while to path. Not too long, but still. We were waiting for a few minutes. Come on, path back up there, buddy. Alright, let's move in. Alright, this time I'm gonna go ahead and blossom up. Slow him. I really want him back here. Yep, I'm back here more. I'm gonna start draining that mana right now. I don't care if it's 5%, I'll do it 20 times. Wow, that nuke is insane. It's a really good thing I got that Blossom Heal off coming in. Alright, do this. I'm not even gonna dot him. I'm not even gonna dot. I'm just gonna focus on draining all of his mana and healing myself. For difficulty 4. Go ahead and do this. Get this back off. Mana Sieve. Yeah, look at he's hitting me with Ice Comet right now. Do that. Take his mana. Bonds of Force. I don't know if I resisted whatever that was, or if it was just a stun. Oh, he interrupted that. Gotta take his mana. All of his mana's gotta go. There we go, another 5% gone. Heal up. Do Blossoming Heal. Alright, mana save again, mana save again. Come on. Oh, no way. Alright, I think we're just about at that point. Yep, he's at 3% mana. So, that goal was accomplished. I just need to keep myself alive. Still got quite a bit of mana though, take that away. There we go. Oh my gosh. Here, slow him. That's, I was gonna say, is that the issue? But it's not. He's just hitting me hard. Alright, now I gotta dot him. He has a lot of hit points for sure. Come on, come on. I am definitely trying, guys. I'm definitely trying. That slow's about to wear off. Not good. Yeah, I am not sure I'm going to be able to pull this one out or not. More likely not, but I'm trying. Thank God for that critical heal. It's like, let's put me back in the game. I should have waited like 10 more seconds on that, but it's alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Cancel that. Do that. Put the dot back on him. No way. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright, I guess not. So much for there we go. It's because that slow faded, and I don't have enough mana for it. Oh no, it might be GG. It might be GG. Come on, come on. No way. What a time for a critical heal. That's 149 mana. There's no way I can get that off. Not at the rate I need to keep healing myself. Oh no, I don't know if... Yeah, I really don't know about this one. I have made it a lot farther so far than I thought though. Oh my god, another critical heal. No way. No way. Ugh, it's alright. Yeah, I think D4, I'm gonna need to be one more level to actually like be able to comfortably do that on D4. Definitely what I think. Alright, let me see here. It's pretty late. I'm trying to see. I got 57% XP. I want to get another level, but it's so late. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't really want to call it, but it is so late. And I just don't want to be like irresponsible IRL, so I think I'm gonna call it for this evening. But on the next stream, I'll definitely be doing some more raids. Tomorrow, like during the day, like off stream, I'm gonna be grinding out some more levels, and I want to do. I know I want to do Vox again, and I want to come back and do D4 of Master Yale for sure. So those I definitely want to get done, and I want to start looking into like the plane zones too, like the plane of hate and the plane of fear and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it off for here, or leave it off here for now. And I just want to say thank you guys for coming out. I sincerely appreciate it. Had a lot of successful solo raids this evening, so that's awesome. And I got a lot of really cool stuff. I got some upgrades for my Brell's girdle. I got some cool loot. That's ruined. I keep thinking that's another girdle, but it's the ruined bolster belt, which is also one of my plunders from earlier. And this awesome serpent's tooth. But alright, guys. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna take off. Thank you guys for coming out. I sincerely appreciate it. If you like the stream, feel free to leave a like. It really helps. And I will see you guys on the next stream. You guys have a really, really good night.